We're back on the bike, guys. The Hawk. The Hawk's ready to do the work, the real work, to get us to where we need to be. And today, really special episode. I hope some of you have kids or children or friends, nieces and nephews, that you'll pay attention to this video because it's just for you. And it's going to be great fun. And I'm going to today introduce you to the Hawk Lab. The Hawk Lab. You heard that correctly, guys. I couldn't afford what would amount to a hawk cave, like a bat cave. So I went the lab route. And the budget's much better, but it's still secret. And when we go there, we're going to do a great experiment in the Hawk Lab. And your kids are going to love it. And I think you'll like it too. And soon you'll know what all the fuss is about. I brought along a Selfie Stick 2.0 video mount today, just as a special treat, throwback type thing. So let's get started and see if we can find Hawk Lab. And again, apologies for the sound quality, but we're just shooting a little bit differently today, just so we can do right when we're shooting at the Hawk Lab. Now, as you might guess, the Hawk Lab is new. It just came online, and we're still working out the bugs. But I think you're really going to enjoy it. And in all seriousness, guys, I like doing things for kids. And if you're ever at an event with me and there's a bunch of children, and especially if they're playing really nicely and quietly, say with Legos or something like that, I'm the guy that'll get down on the floor and play with them. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want any real brats, but, you know, I'll even give them a chance too. Just some Timberwolf poop in the driveway, guys. Just like last year. But that's not what we're looking at now, but I'm going to go explore that later. But I think we're coming up on Hawk Lab, and it is hidden, and to be quite honest, I can't quite remember what Hawk Lab is. So we're going to pause and dismount the Hawk and go to Hawk Lab. So let me get this into neutral. It's sometimes a little tricky getting it into neutral, but we managed to soldier through, and I think we have a real fighting chance at Hawk Labs here. So let's take a look, get off the bike, and let's see if we can find it. Now, I was pretty sure it was you know, Hawk Lab's a real secret, guys. So, you know, it's not always that easy to get to, and that's by design, because I don't want anyone else intruding on the lab. So we're just going to kind of do a forest walk here and see what we find. And once we get to Hawk Lab, there'll be all sorts of secrets revealed, and I think you're gonna love it. And I hope you have a child maybe to watch with, because I think they're gonna get a kick out of this too. Hey, first sign of Hawk Lab. Now let's take a look. Aha, there it is, Hawk Lab. But I don't think that's right. I think that's deliberate, pointing that way to throw us off the scent. But we know better, so we're gonna go the other way. We're gonna go the other way, guys. And I think Hawk Lab is actually over here somewhere. And geez, I hope I can find it. Let's see. Hawk Lab. And let's It's got to be around here somewhere. You know, when you're setting up these secret labs or caves, you don't always know exactly how to get there, and sometimes it's even a mystery to the people that did it. But lo and behold, here I am at the Hawk Lab, and this happens to be Mobile Science Kit 1.0. So here we are, and I guess I'll call the top here is really the lab, because you know, inside is, well, guys, it's really a fridge. It really isn't a lab inside. It's more of a fridge, but we're going to do some work up on the lab. So let's get started. And you can see, yeah, it is Hawk Fridge Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper version 1.0. And guys, you know, if you watch any of my other videos, it's my favorite. And I tell you what, since it is the Dr. Cherry Dr. Pepper version, I'll pull one out. And I do have a little in my chair here. I have a little holder, so I'll enjoy this, and we'll get to work. Guys, so good. So let's get started. And the thing I'm going to do today is something a lot of kids do, and that is make slime. And it seems a little silly to be out here making slime, but imagine what fun it would be if you came upon a Mobile Science Kit 1.0 and you were with your child, and you could make slime. So here it is. It's pretty simple, and I've already gotten it a little bit started here. I'll show you what's going on. First of all, there's glue. Just normal glue, and then I put in a little red food coloring to Hawk Red is what it is, and now I will add. Oh no, guys, science gone wrong. I will set that up here behind the Coleman logo to keep it in good shape, and now if I can do this without making a total mess, I'm going to add a little bit of this solution, and it's just water and a little bit of borax, and you kind of stir it up like that, and you're supposed to add the borax just a little bit at a time, kind of like that, but you dissolve that in water first, and then you keep stirring it, and you keep stirring it and stirring it, and eventually you got something kind of like a slime. Now, I'm not using any gloves here, but I do have some with me. Some people do have a reaction to borax, and I guess some people can get burned if you play with it a lot, especially raw. So, you know, that's kind of a problem, but I think, guys, it's working out here. So we really do seem to have some slime. It took almost no time to do, and now we're in the slime business. So you know, there you go. It's a really kind of gooey still, and I'll play with it with my hands. But I wanted to do a little science experiment here out on the trail, and I know a lot of you guys have seen people make slime before, and hey, now you know how to make it. And just getting back to the thing about kids, you know, there's never enough smiles you can put on a kid's face. I mean, if you really want to elevate your own humanity and elevate the humanity of the world, you know, doing something for a child, bringing a smile to a child's face, you know, something like this could really do that. Imagine it would just take a minute to set up. Imagine putting something like this out in the woods with maybe a snack or something like that, and you came upon this with a child, and you'd set it up just for them. It only took a minute, and boy, you know, they might remember that the rest of their lives. So just a quick video, you know, introducing you to Hawk Lab Mobile Science Kit 1.0. Guys, just great pleasure being with you again, and we'll see you down the road.